Hi everybody, this is Boogess Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the DC Collectibles DC Essentials Harley Quinn figure. So before we take a look at Harley, let's take a look at the accessories that she comes with. So first up, she comes with her huge revolver. Yeah, it looks pretty good, has some sculpt detail to it. It is cast in, I want to say black, and they paint the silver and the red over it, because the handle is black and red, just like her outfit. Now, I prefer to put this in her left hand because I like having her holding the mallet in her right hand. But she does have a trigger finger on the right hand. She also has it on the left hand, but it's not. It's kind of more down, whereas this one's more out. You can actually get her finger on the trigger. Wait a second. Let me get that in her hand the right way first. So there, you can actually get her finger on the trigger there. So if you want to have her like that, you can. But like I said, I prefer to have her mallet in her right hand, not her left hand. So putting it in her left hand will show how that looks. So there. The finger isn't on the trigger, but, you know, it doesn't really bother me that much. Up next is her mallet. And it looks really nice. Has just a little bit of sculpt detail. The handle right here is sculpted on, but they did a black wash over top of it. And it looks really good. And I like how it kind of looks like it has wood grain. Honestly, it's all just the paint, though, because there's not really a lot of sculpted detail to it, just right here and on the handle. But they did that wash over it, and it looks really nice. So that looks pretty cool. And she can hold this in either hand, just like she can the gun. And she can hold it pretty good. It kind of weighs her hand down a little bit if you have it just in one hand, but she can hold it, and it won't drop out. So that's a plus, because anytime characters have heavy accessories, they tend to drop out of their hands, or slip, you know, or stretch the hands out. But this stays just like that. So that's pretty cool. So now let's take a look at the head sculpt. So the head sculpt looks really, oops, that was me. I put a little bit of too much pressure on it while I was trying to show her face, but I'll leave that out of her hand for now. So looking at the face sculpt, I really like the face sculpt. I love that crazy expression she has. I like how one of her eyes looks like they're twitching. Now the eyeshadow, let me get in here real close. Now it looks really weird how they painted it on. I get what they were going for. On the right eye it's a little better, but on the left eye it's kind of spotty and all over the place. But like I said, I get what they were going for, you know? And this is Harley in her jester outfit, so she has that head thing on with the pom-poms on the end. Not actually sure if there's an actual term for the jester hat here, but it looks pretty nice. Her mouth is sculpted. She has an open mouth, and it's sculpted, but it kind of looks brownish inside. I don't know if it's trying to paint the white over the red or black, or I don't know. I don't know what happened there. But that does look funny how it is brown inside her mouth. But the teeth are sculpted pretty good, you know. I like that she has that expression. She has a really good expression. Whereas the multiverse one kind of just had a smirk. I didn't like that. This one has a full-on crazy expression. Now her collar here is a separate piece. It's very soft rubber. And it moves up and down a lot when you're trying to pose her around. Though mine has a little piece that's sticking up right there. It kind of looks like melted plastic. I don't know what happened right there. Showing it full on, it's not really showing up, but turning it to the side, you can see it right there. Now, there's really not much going on the body. It's just painted on, the red and the black's painted on. And the lines aren't perfectly straight. They're a little bit shaky. But overall, it really doesn't bother me, you know? And she has these ruffle things on her above her hand right here, on her wrist. Not really sure what they're called, but they have some good sculpt detail to them. And the diamond on her leg came out really good. And even the red came out good. That's something Hasbro can't do. If they paint red over black, it's very spotty and it shows through, but that's painted on really good. You can't tell that there's any black shining through there. And on her butt right there, she also has 2 diamonds. And they painted the red over the black there. And again, that looks pretty good. And right here, I think you can tell where it was supposed to originally go. The line, the black line was supposed to be perfectly even. And it's off just a little bit. but it really doesn't bother me. I mean, for the most part, it's pretty clean. Even though it's supposed to come over just a little bit farther, it's pretty clean. And then here are her shoes, and they're cast in different colors. One's in black and one's in red. And you really can't get a lot of articulation back with the feet because of the backs of her boots right here. You can just move it back a little bit. I'll show you a little more of that once I go over the articulation. But the articulation is really good on this figure. Like, it surprised me how much articulation she has. So now I'm going to go over the articulation. She has a ball-jointed head that can look back all the way. Good on this figure. Like, it surprised me how much articulation she has. So now I'm going to go over the articulation. She has a ball-jointed head that can look back all the way. She can look down all the way. She can also swivel side to side. Does make that noise when you're moving it. She has ball-jointed shoulders that can move out that far. She has... Oh, I forgot. She has swivel at the bicep. She has double-jointed elbows. Hasbro could learn a thing or two from DC Collectibles. She actually has double-jointed elbows. And you can get her in some really good poses with the double-jointed elbows, especially with the mallet. You can get her in some really good poses holding the mallet because of the double-jointed elbows right there. She has swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down. She has a ball-jointed diaphragm that can move back all the way. She can crunch forward all the way, and she can move side to side. She has ball-jointed hips that can do a complete split. She can kick forward all the way. She can't really kick back that far. She has swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knees, swivel at the shin, swivel at the ankle that can move up. Really can't move back that far. Like I said, the back of the boot there does hinder that. So she can't really move back. And swivels side to side. I thought she had an ankle rocker, but it's actually just a double swivel. Just swivels up and down slightly, and then side to side. So for size comparisons, here she is next to the DC Multiverse Harley Quinn. And she stands just a little bit taller than the Multiverse version. These Essentials figures are in 7-inch scale, so Harley Quinn is actually in 6-inch scale. I mean, you know, you could probably fit them in with 6-inch figures, but they are going to be a little bit taller. So there she is next to the Multiverse version of her, and this is her in her Rebirth outfit. I'm pretty sure Harley Quinn's back in this outfit. In Heroes in Crisis, the comic, that's what she's wearing. Here she is next to Joker. And you can tell how much taller he is than her. He's definitely a tall figure. But his articulation is also really, really good. And finally, here she is next to the DC Multiverse Batman figure. And he is just a little bit taller than her. Compared to Joker, Joker is way taller than him. So, I feel like Joker probably wouldn't fit in your collection if you do only 6-inch figures, as well as Harley Quinn. Because Harley Quinn she's a little taller for a female figure, but Batman is still taller than her, and this is a multiverse figure. So, if you collect 6-inch figures, you can definitely fit her into your display. So, overall, I'd highly recommend this figure. It's really good. This is the only Harley Quinn I have in the Jester outfit, so I was really excited to get her. And she'll scale with the Multiverse, which is also better. And the articulation is just really good, too. The articulation really surprised me. Like I said, Hasbro could definitely learn a thing or two from the articulation of this figure. So, that's my review. And if you like this review, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video. Thanks for watching.